today's video, we are back for round 2 with this thing. Now, if this is your first time watching this channel, you're probably asking yourself, what in the hell is that? And for the people who have been subscribed and watching this channel for the last couple years, they know exactly what this is. Now, this started out as the Heritage Rough Rider Tactical Cowboy. And if you've never seen one of those, I will bring a picture of that up on the screen. Now that you've seen the picture of the Tactical Cowboy, this is probably one of the dumbest guns ever made, and it was so dumb that I had to have one. Now, most people who watch my channel know I'm not a real big fan of revolvers, but when I was actually looking at the Tactical Cowboy on YouTube and on Google, I came across somebody who 3D printed this crazy contraption that we have on the Tactical Cowboy now. Now, I do not own a 3D printer. I've never 3D printed anything. So I had to start looking for someone to 3D print this for me. I found a guy to do it. I talked to him. I sent him pictures of what I was wanting, and he said he would make it, and then he ghosted me, and I never heard back from him. Then later on, I was on a live stream with some friends of mine, and they had some guys on there that 3D printed, and after the live stream I talked to them and they said they would get back to me and get one of these printed up, but I never heard from them either. Now we're going to fast forward to about a year ago. I was at the range doing some filming, and a guy showed up at the range and he had some super cool 3D printed stuff. We started talking about 3D printing. I showed him what I was trying to do, and next thing I know, Tim actually printed this out for me, and I finally got what I wanted. So after I picked this print up from Tim, I brought it home and I did this crazy battle-worn looking paint job on this, and we took it out to the range for the first shots, and that's when everything went to hell. So this is the original print, and as you can see, it's got a bunch of parts blown off of it back around the cylinder. So this is actually just made out of the regular filament most people use to 3D print stuff. And like an idiot, I decided to leave the 22 mag cylinder in the Rough Rider, and I was shooting 22 mag through it, and the pressure was just too much around the cylinder, and it blew the original print to pieces. So needless to say, I was pretty bummed out after that happened, and I was out filming the first shots video. Tim actually saw the video. He reached out to me. He said, hey, don't worry about it. Let's reprint it, but this time we're going to reprint it in carbon fiber. So let's go ahead and head to the range. We're going to take this back out. Now this time we're only going to be shooting 22 LR through this. I know this is carbon fiber and it's going to be a lot tougher, but we're not going to take the chance with 22 mag. We're just going to shoot 22 LR, and we're going to see if this thing can hold together. right, my final thoughts. We got a winner. I ended up shooting 100 rounds of the Federal Auto Match through our Rough Rider Tactical Cowboy, Space Cowboy, whatever we're going to call this thing now. And I couldn't be happier with it. My paint job is holding up awesome. I have really inspected this thing. I tore it down, I cleaned it, I put it all back together, and I cannot find any hairline cracks or anything like that. So I think we are good to go. Now, I've got the ADE Xantedium Pro on here. I've had some other people who have seen some of the older videos ask me about this red dot. Now, ADE is a company that I actually used to do a lot of work with when I first started on YouTube. In fact, I am in the middle of doing a review for them right now. But this was probably one of my favorite red dots that ADE had sent out to the channel to do a review on. It was just sitting in the gun safe. It's got a huge, massive window on it. It does have a multi-reticle system, and I think it just looks cool on here, so it will stay on this gun. Now, I don't know how much I'm actually going to shoot this. I am super happy that it held together, but I don't think I'm going to run a bunch of rounds through it just because this is kind of a conversation piece and something that I want in the background here in the studio. But it is cool to know that it actually is a functional firearm. So that's all I got. I am super happy that this all worked out. And I really, really want to thank Tim because I know he put a lot of time and a lot of hours into getting this for me. And this is something that I really wanted. And I really wanted it to function. And it does. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.